I am so excited to record today's video because I am challenging myself to transform you by the end. If you are a new agent and you need to acquire new clients and you're terrified of cold calling, this video is for you. If you're an agent that's been in the business a while and you're looking for a way to level up, you just are not comfortable with the prospect of calling new people, this video is for you. What we're going to do is we're going to take your onion of fear and we're going to pull back the layers to the fear to see what you're truly afraid of. And we're going to contrast the cons of cold calling, because there are a few, with the pros. And I'm hoping by doing so, you will see the value that this activity brings for your business. Let me know in the comments down below if I succeed in this transformation or if I fail. Let's get started. You're going to notice that we get through the cons a lot quicker than we get through the pros. Why? Because there are so many more pros. Watch me. Okay, the first one. Ring, ring, you call them and they hang up on you before you even get a chance to really say anything. Hi, this is Mandy. I'm calling with so-and-so. You hear a dial tone. Okay, there's some rejection there, but not a big thing. They're not rejecting you personally. They don't even know you. They just want to talk to you. And for some reason, instead of just not picking up the call, they picked up the call and then they hung up on you before you could even get out what you wanted to say. So minor rejection, but not so bad. Number two, ring, ring. Hey, this is Mandy calling with XYZ Realty. Da 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 da. You finish what you want to say and they say, I'm not interested. Take me off your call list. Not a big deal. Okay, they're rejecting you now personally, but really it's not even personally because they don't even know you as a person. They just don't want the service that you're offering to them. We are looking for people that we can help with problems. So we're looking to problem solve for sellers or buyers or anyone that has a property and needs real estate guidance. And if these people are not interested, you can't force them into being your customer. That's not what these calls are about. We are looking for people that need our services. We are looking for opportunities so that we can capture the opportunities when we go and meet with these sellers. If they're not interested, put them in your do not call file in your dialer and move on. Number three. Why are you calling me? You're the 30th caller this morning. How did you get my number? Yes, folks, they do yell at you, and it's not really pleasant to be yelled at. Now, in all fairness to them, they did not ask for us to call them, so we are intruding on their space and in their life at this very moment. Now, if they're yelling at you, but they're not really being ugly, they're just kind of frustrated with all the calls, because that's what happens when you expire off the market. You get inundated with agent calls, and also when you're for sale by owner, all kinds of agents are calling you. If they're just really, really upset, tell them, I'm sorry, your listing came off the market. I was alerted to that. I'm just reaching out to see if I can help you. I won't call you again. I'll put your name in my do not call file. And so sorry to bother you. Just be apologetic if they let you. So this can happen, and it does happen every now and then, but you just have to apologize profusely, tell them you won't call again, and that's it. Number four gets a little bit ugly. Not only are they yelling, but they are swearing at you, and they're being really verbally abusive. Now, I don't want you to stand for any kind of abuse. I certainly don't, but they didn't ask for us to call, and if this is the reaction, this is the reaction. And usually when they're at this level, when they're swearing, they won't even let you apologize for calling them and assuring them that you're not going to call them again. They are just off and running and being really, really aggressive with the language. So if they do get to this level with you, there's really nothing you can do at this point. What I do, I reduce the volume in my headset, and then I wait for them to disengage from the dialer, and then I put them in my do not call file in the dialer. I just want you guys to know something though. This is a very interesting statistic. I have been calling as an ISA for years in multiple markets around the country, and I have made probably hundreds of thousands of dials, and I've had thousands of conversations. Within all that time and all this dialing, I would say about 1 to 1.5% of conversations get to that level. So knowing that statistic, I want you to know that 98.5% don't. So you're really gonna only encounter this ugly situation a very, very, very limited amount of time. So just keep that in mind. All you can do is apologize, stay there, hang up, and then you're done. Number five is a little bit tricky. They can escalate things by reporting you to your brokerage. Now, these are all the cons that I can see. This is it, folks. This is all that we're looking at. Now, I want you to take a walk to the other side, to the pros, because you're going to see a whole new world over there. Pro number 1, you schedule a listing appointment. You did all the work. You were disciplined, you made your daily dials, you worked on your scripts, you role played, and now you are sitting in front of a seller interviewing for the job of selling their house so that you can make money. Isn't that great? And that leads us to number 2. Because you are so prepared, they've decided to give you that job, and now you have the listing. And with that listing, number 3, you're holding open houses. And those open houses attract other clients. A direct buyer walks into your open house. A direct buyer is a buyer who is not working with a buyer's agent, and they ask you to represent them in the purchase of their home. So now you have not only one client, you have 2 clients. Number 4, it's getting even better. The neighbor down the street decided to visit your open house. They got into a conversation with you and they asked you for home valuation. So now you're going over there to discuss the value of their home and possibly securing listing number 2. Number 5, Mrs. Jones is driving down the street. She's taking her son, little Timmy, to a play date, and she notices your sign in the front yard. She might not have to sell now, but she's thinking about selling in the next year and a half. So she writes down your number or puts it in her phone, and she's going to contact you at a future date so that you can come by and give her a home valuation and possibly list her home for sale. So you're getting exposure. Number 6, your business is truly booming. You are so busy and you've got some money coming in because you're becoming very successful. So you decide to hold a client appreciation event. So all of your former clients can come and be treated to something nice like a party or an outing at a ball game or a baking day. Whatever it is, something fun on your dime because you're showing your appreciation for them, and they decide to bring their friends, and that's how you can meet new people that you can service. So it's really a client appreciation event and a new client attraction event. Number 7, things are going really good with your cold calling. You're making calls, you're making connections, you're creating relationships, and you're getting listings, and business is just coming through the door. Now you decided that you need help. So you hire a few additional agents to work under you, possibly buyer's agents, and now you can earn income from what they bring in because you're giving them leads. Number 8, with the success that you're having and your other agents are having, you're beginning to take market share. You're beginning to dominate certain neighborhoods, and your business continues to grow. Number 9, now that you're servicing more clients and making more money, and the agents that are on your team are doing so, which is putting money in your pocket, you're going to have more money to invest overall in your business for continued growth and expansion. Number 10, this is all going to lead to you being in a position to better your life and the lives of others. This list of pros is not all the pros on there. It's just the first 10 that came to mind. But as you can see, we've got 10 pros here. We've got 5 cons here. These cold calls are so powerful, and I really hope that this list illustrates that. If you can connect with people, create relationships, and then create opportunities and capture those opportunities, you can really build your business and take yourself places. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really hope you got value out of this video. If so, please leave me a thumbs up down below, and I will see you on the next one.